Greetings, my friends. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm just a normal guy who's doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. Well, my friends, another milestone we're reaching today of the 8,000. You can't see the board, I'll bring it forward later after the 100. But yeah, we're on day 80. So we're going to try and record digits 7,901 to 8,000 today. I mean, now we're getting into it, aren't we? Like 8,000, like 4/5 of the way through. Okay, but so today I know the numbers, but I must admit I feel like you can go through them. This is what I'm finding sometimes when you go through the 20 stations, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I've got that. Like when I reviewed the 100 this morning, then there was a few things I was like, oh, what's that one? Or because I'm still trying to work out how the spacing of spaced repetitions of learning, because again I'm juggling a lot of numbers and doing lots of other things that I'm working out, and I'm letting things slip. And it's a weird thing, because when I first learned the 100, say I tried to learn 100 a day, you know, initially actually I only really had to learn about 300 or 400 a day, sorry, not a day, a week. But now at the end I need to kind of learn 500 to keep on top. Anyhow, that besides. So what was I saying? Yeah, so you learn them and you go through them and you're like, yep, that's in there. But this is like, you know, this is just like when you're doing your exams at school or anything, you're like, yep, got that. And if you haven't caught them again before the fade, then you've got to do the work again to get them in the brain. And this, I'm presuming this is how most brains work, unless you've got a super brain. You know, again, there'll be a bit of a spectrum there. I know I'm going off target again here, but actually not really, it's the same. We're talking about memory. And so, but they're in there, but they're just like, you know, when can I catch them? And these are the experiments that I'm going to be doing later on when I'm not completely chasing to get 10,000 digits, random digits in the head. So it's you know, it's all fascinating, interesting, same type of thing, I guess. But okay, we've got 10 kilos. Again, I put a kilo in, an extra kilo yesterday, I think I did, which was, I don't know why, but I just did. So yeah, but so today I know the numbers, but I might miss a station, or I might get something wrong, and I'll try and, if I'm going through it and I end up writing numbers, I might have to wipe things out. I don't know, we'll see. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. I'm not trying to jinx myself here, but it's just the reality of it is, you know, perfection is something that, you know, we need to, it's something that can freeze you in the headlights. So we'll just see where it goes. I'm not going to put myself, you know, under too much pressure. We'll just see what comes out, and then I'll be blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do today, because I've put it up to 10 kilos, I should maybe wait till next week, because I'm feeling like if I don't reach 8,000 doing it the way I was doing it, then I would have failed in some way. Because I was just going to do reps of 5 today, when normally I do 10 pull-ups and do at least till around about here. But I think I'll wait till next week. Actually, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try and do the 10s today as far as I can, and then next week I'm definitely going to knock it down just doing 5 at a time, because I'm going to put another kilo in, because I want to try and get to 14 kilos in the 4 weeks that'll be made. A lot of waffling going on there. I apologise. We're just going to get on with it. Take our time, see what we get through, and then it's done. Right. So the stations I'm using Infinity Wars still, Infinity Wars as the locations. So the first scene, so I get the first couple of scenes, which I think is really important. You need to get the scenes or the pictures. I've got them on my phone, so I can't show you. And actually, I don't know with copyright that I can't show you. I need to look that out. So yeah, Groot is on the ship and he's playing with these consoles. That's where we're starting. Then he's seeing the outside of the ship because he's going on the little shuttle with Rocket and Thor on the next scene. Okay, so that's the first two. So it's good to have that clear in your head. Right, let's just go. And we'll crack on. 9, 5, 9, 8, 4, 7, 0, 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6, yeah. 3, 5, I think. Right, okay. Off and running. Sorry for that waffling again. I don't even know what I'm writing there. 9, 5. 9, 5. 9, 8, 4. And 7, 0. I'll tell you, after I've done the 50, I'll explain the memory technique I'm using to recall these. 7, 0, 3, 5, 6. Right, okay. Right, now we're going outside the spaceship. So this is where I was just like, where do you go next? So, yeah, so this is obviously linking the numbers to the spot is important. So knowing the locations and seeing the pictures in your mind, playing through like a flick book or something, is a good thing to do. Know them backwards, forwards, upsides down. The more you can know it, the more chance you have of recalling. Again, I know it's obvious, but okay. Right, 2, 2, 2, 6, 2, 9, 3, 4, 8, 6. I think next week when I just do 5s as well, there'll be better reps as well. Right. What did I say? Okay, I said 2, 2, 2, 6, 2. Lots of 2s. That would be great. It was all 2s, wouldn't it? Oh. And now we're going to enter a room in Scotland with vision in Wonder, which is 93486. Okay, so there's 2 stations in there. Then we'll move out. So again, that's all I'm doing. So I'm taking pictures in the movie. I was sitting down in my chair. Like, I got the chair right up the TV. I set up the device I'm using to hold the phone in front of us. I got the camera in there, and then I just watched the movie, and I just kept on clicking on scenes that I thought had variance and intrigue in somewhere that I can place the images on. I'll be discussing more about this after I finish the pie thing, because it's really interesting what I've learned. Okay, sorry, well, take me time again here. 9348, right, okay. Right. 0, 0, 3, 4, 1, 5, 8, 7, 2, 2. Okay. 0, 0, Ozzy Osbourne. 3, 4, Christopher Dean, the ice skater. 1, eating a sandwich. 5, 8, 7, 2, 2. Okay. I don't want to give too many spoilers on things. That's why I don't really want to. I want to be a bit ambiguous, if that's the right word, on the stations, because I don't want to, like, say, spoil anything of the movies. But it's okay to mention some of the characters and things. But they're about to bump into some bad guys. I'll just say that. Okay. Next 2 stations again. 9, 8, 0, 5, 3, 4, 9, 8, 9, 6. Yeah, you see the weight's getting up there to that point, and the forearms are screaming still with the pain because they're injured. Whew. Right. 9, 8, 9, 8, 0, 5, 3, 4, 9, 8, 9, 6. Okay. Right, we'll hold off a few seconds. Yeah, again, I've mentioned this quite a bit, but I'm just mentioning it. It's not complaining. It's just mentioning what's happened. It's like 3 months ago, around about when I first started this, probably about 2 weeks in, I was like, right, that's it. As I go through, I'm gonna get myself super strong on the pull-up bar, because I've got lots of things I want to do with pull-ups in pie in the future, and lots of other things as well. But so I was going to the CrossFit thing. I was using all the weights. I was dipping with weights and everything. And I'm so prone to injury. And I was trying to warm up and everything properly, but I just curled on like the isolated one. I just curled, like, it was only 16 kilos as well, but I haven't curled weights for quite a long time. And the way it was manageable, that was the thing. It was just like, yeah, I've got this, but maybe the tendons or whatever just didn't like it. And then when I came to do some pull-ups, like a few days later, it was just like this cold, sharp pain was in my forearms here, and it's still there 3 months later. It's not quite as bad, but it's still there. And it's like where I used to be able to do pull-ups pain-free, it's always pain now, unfortunately, but it'll hopefully go. Anyhow, that's enough time of waffling, and give myself recovery time. Okay, so right, so we'll move away from that to something else. Right, okay. 5, 0, 2, 2, 6, 2, 9, 1, 7, 2, 9, 1, 7, 4. Yes, right, that's the one, I think. 5, 0, 2, 2, 6, and 2, 9, 1, 7, 4. Let me put a star next to that one. Okay. I'm just going to, we'll see if we're right on things. Okay. It appears as though we've got through that first part. Okay, that's good. The reason I've started this one here is that that's another station that repeats. Earlier on, it was in Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark, where one of the locations was where Belloc, I think that's his name, Belloc was doing the ritual with the Ark, and there was electrical things going on, and this specific station, which is 29, is Bill Nye, science guy, and 17 is Alec Guinness, so Obi-Wan Kenobi, so there's a lightsaber thing going on, and 4 is in this, it rhymes for door. So anyhow, yeah, so Bill Nye, science guy, I almost have him on in his suit with his, maybe his head spinning around going, I'm Bill Nye, science guy, or whatever, but he's spinning in a chair, he's got the white coat on, I don't know, I've just got him spinning in a chair. It's just, you know, even if something, you don't see that too much, just add it to yourself and you know it's unique to that station. So anyhow, he's spinning in the chair through a door, which is like, I quite often use a beam door, like from Ziggy, not Ziggy, from Quantum Leap. What's the character that used to kind of come holding the Ziggy? Dean Stockwell character? Can't remember his name right now. But, so that's kind of the door that I have a lot. Because I also use Stargate for 0. So Stargate, again, sometimes I can get a bit confused with Stargate and door, because it's, again, it's both kind of a door, so it's something to watch out for. Anyhow, this one's going on again, I apologise. So that's the person, he's doing the action of Alec Guinness, and he's walking through a door. So how do I do that? So I build up the, again, there's lots of information out there, but you know, I'm doing these things, I'm walking through them, I'm learning, so I think they're useful in that respect. So first of all, you've got to construct a person, action, object list. Actually, I posted it yesterday. I'll start posting it in the videos. Actually, I'll start posting it literally now, before. That's what I did yesterday. So the second I start talking about this, to the left or the right, whichever way you're looking at it, to the left on the screen, is I'll put my person, action, object list up there of me 00 to 99 with the people in the actions. Anyhow, so this is how you do it. So turn the numbers into letters. 0 becomes O, 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C, 4 is D, 5 is E, 6 is S, 7 is G, G7 summit, 8 is H, and 9 is N. Okay, so you can see the reasons why. I've talked about it in all my other videos, but anyhow, 0, O, first 5 letters. 6 is S, 7G, like I said, 7G summit, or G7 summit. 8H, 7's the same, 9, so there you go. So that's then you build your person, action, object list. 00, Ozzy Osbourne, biting the head of a bat usually, or just having the glasses saying Ozzy Osbourne, whatever. Could be in the band, however your mind says, use different characters. 99, Nick Nolte, arresting Eddie Murphy, or something to do with Eddie Murphy there, chasing him around, working with him. And all the way in between, I've constructed characters, and they all have actions of some sort. Things that I need to tweak, I know I do. But initially it's just something there that is usable, but over the years I'm going to be tweaking these things so that they become second nature and they're better, and you want to make them so you don't forget them. Again, I'll talk about this in more depth after the pie thing. So really that's what you do. Then you create stations, like I've said. In the house it could be, again, the last 700 I'm going to do in the house, so you can have the, I know you maybe can't see it on the phone there because I'm doing the Facebook Live. So there's a box, then the rings, then you could use this board, then this, then you place 5 digits on each of them things with the character, the action. 70, second one, so they're in the space shuttle. That's Gollum, G-O, so I'm just using the first 2 letters, so Gollum. So he's almost always giving the old "my precious" kind of thing, you know. So he's sitting there inside the shuttle and he's doing the action of Clint Eastwood, which is always like, as I usually always have him as shooting his guns from like Good, Bad and Ugly and things. And there's a fire, maybe the bullets hit some of the machinery and it sets a fire, which is 6. So that's it there, that's a nice little image. It's one that I remember more than some others. So you do that all the way through, create the stations, and you just advance them, make them exaggerated, link them with each other. Again, doing the 10,000 things, I just haven't really got the time yet to kind of, and that always sounds like an excuse to me, but I haven't, because I'm chasing, constantly trying to learn it. Once I've got the 10,000, I'm close to that. Like today, I might be learning either the 8,008 or 8,900 I'll be learning today. Yeah, so 8,800, 8,900. I'll be learning them today. So, you know, I've only got like 1,000 or so to go myself. Anyhow, it's I need to give me forearms a bit of a. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to use 5s. This next 50, just to kind of just to try and save the forearms. And right, okay, let's crack on. Right, so that left there, that was something to do with Black Widow, and now again, some alien spaceship going on. That's what I say. Right, let's just crack on. 8, 7, 8, 8, 2. Right, I think this will be a better way. We'll get through it consistently here. 8, 7, 8, 8, 2. Yeah, that's right, I think. Right, shake it off. So I'll give myself just a little bit between each set. 2, 0, 9, 2, 2. 2, 0, 9, 2, 2. This is where I was getting stuck a little bit more as well. So we'll see how we get on. Again, if I miss something, I miss it. Right. Okay. See, already I'm causing myself blanks in my head by exasperating these things. Okay, right. So yeah. So this is a station sometimes I've missed out before. So hopefully I've got it right this time. It's all right. 2 seconds. 8, 7, 8, 8, 2. 2. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. I was thinking that this end one and anyway, I'll tell you in a second. 2, 2, 4, 5, 3. Yeah, I had it in my head that was ending in 2, and I knew there wasn't 3 2s there, so I was thinking I made a mistake. But that's 2, 2, 4, 5, 3. Okay, that's okay. There you go. In this next station, I just got it. It's one of these stations again that I just couldn't remember, and again, it's a familiar theme that I've had trouble recalling and the image is just Thanos. So it's like, I've got images, quite a few images in there of just Thanos there, standing either with his glove or whatever, and I'm just finding it super hard to recall the images next to him. Usually you try to have a station with something going on, or some other kind of narrative or whatever, but I'm just finding that for some reason, for just Thanos there, I just struggle with it. Anyhow, these are things that we'll learn as we go. Okay, so 3, 9, 8, 5, 6. So yeah, I get it. It's these are things again that I'm learning. This is why it's great to do this. 8, 5, 3, 9, 8, 5, 6, because hopefully I'll be able to eliminate once I've gone through everything, and go through it and try and be more, not precise. That's not, well, kind of. So I'm not wasting my time as much. So I'm trying to use images again that'll allow things that I want to learn, that'll make them more streamlined. Yeah, that's what streamline means. Whew, okay, 3, 9, 8, 5, 6. Right. Again, like I said, this is where I was messing up a bit, so we'll see. 2, 6, 4, 7, 6. 2, 6, 4, 7, 6. I feel like already I've maybe got something wrong here. 8, 7. Okay, I'm just going to go through it in my head a second here. So that left. Oh, do you know what it is? Wait a minute. Okay, that's what went wrong. 2, 9. Right. Okay. 8, 7. Yeah, this one here should have been something else. So that's okay. That's good. I'm just going to slot it in now, rather than rubbing all of them out. I'll tell you what. I'll put it in here. What this one is here. So okay. You know what I was thinking? Yeah, and but this is, again, this is good. This is like, you know, we're doing it live. I'm doing it live on the Facebook there, and so it's good to know what it is. And it's, again, this is something where you're jumping back and forward from scenes sometimes, especially if it's just one thing and you're back again. It's so, anyhow, let's get that done. It's good actually this has happened. 0, 2, 7, 3, 4. 0, 2, 7, 3, 4. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna 0, 2, 7, 3, 4. Right, let's move this up there. So that's where that belongs. So everything should be down to here. You know, you can see how this is anyhow. So right. Okay, that makes more sense. Right. Let's move forward. It's good though. I'm actually, again, I'm glad that this has happened. Well, I've made a few mistakes in the past. I've maybe talked myself into this one, but anyhow, it's not a mistake. It's just a mistake. No. Right. 6, 9, 1, 4. 6, 9, 1, 4, 9. I wonder if I should move them, because that means all the other things aren't going to marry up. But does it matter that I've explained? 6, 9. No, actually these will be okay from here now. So 6, 9, 1, 4, 9. That'll be fine. You know. Right. Okay. 6, 9, 1, 4, 9. Right. Whew. Isn't this fun? Yeah. Most exciting TV ever. Right. Okay. So now he's giving her the knife. Okay. 0, 5, 5, 6, 2. 0, 5, 5, 05562. 05562. 8 4 2 5 0. 8 4 2 5 0. Okay, one left. 8 4 2 5 0, and we're going back. We're jumping back again, leaving Thanos Land, back onto the ship with the Guardians. Okay. 3 9 1 2 7. Whew. Wow. 3 9 1 2 7. Okay, there you go. Nasty writing. Evil writing. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's get this thing off straight away. Oh, you know, my mind comes up with things like, it's like, okay, right, in the future, once I say in the future, it's always, why can't I do it now, but it's like, right, keep that weight vest on, get up to 20 kilos and just wear it all day, so, and then keep doing squats or something, you know, while you're painting. And I'm just like, and then then you'll feel like you know, you can just run faster, or I don't know, build up the legs. But the mind's just always thinking about these things. I don't know why, and it's just, is it just trying to distract us? I think it is. Oh, anyhow, right. Okay, so this is, here we go, this is good. So this section again, 02374, goes there, and everything drops down, which kind of, is that fitting? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that, yeah, so that drops down to there. So everything's good. It just looks wrong. But it's right. Okay. Alright. We are right. Yeah. Okay. Rightly or wrongly. It's right and wrong. So there we go. That's the probably the most confusing board yet. But we'll salvage it. And again, I think it's really good to kind of to see these things. I mean, I could have quite easily carried on and got to the end, and I'd be like, that doesn't marry up, what's going on there? And then you got the whole lot, and you're like, ah. Anyhow, it is what it is. We're done. That's it. 8,000. We're pretty well. And again, like I said, I struggle with these things because, as you can imagine, it's like, as I'm going through all the digits, the ones which are lower down, I've been over way more times than the ones ahead. So a lot of them are solidified. I'm constantly keep on catching them and going over, and there's a lot in there. I would say, like, yeah, up to about, well, actually up to now, up to the 8,000, I'm actually pretty good, I think. Again, I'll probably, the next 500 again, I've done them and I've gone over them, and again, and I've gone over them a few times, but I might have just got to the point again where they're starting to kind of to fade a bit. So I've got to catch them. So I'm going to go over them today, and then again I'll probably go over them. Then usually what I do is the night before, so the Sunday night, I'll usually go over the one I'm doing for the next day, and then in the morning I'll go over it again, and then, or try to recall it on the board and look at the numbers, you know, because I don't want to give myself a hand first, if you know what I mean. If I can do it without the aid, but it's fine. It's just like, it's just learning. I'm learning how to learn, and you know, I'm excited about it. I feel I can see all the benefits and the ways. I'm actually excited to learn, because I feel that I've been doing it wrong my whole life. Yes, there's lots of things absorbed in there. Most of them have been forgotten because I just haven't. Again, just having a really bad filing system. It's like random things just put all over the place. Like, wasn't like them big. That didn't make any sense, that word there, did it? But imagine the big warehouse, like from End of Indiana Jones. Again, imagine all just these filing things that your brain's got, and it's just everywhere. How can you possibly find them? So we'll need to structure these things, and going forward, I'm excited that I am having the intention now for everything that I want to learn to start structuring it. It seems as though we're cut off again there, my friends. I don't know when, but it couldn't have been that long. at least I think. Anyhow, so I just posted that there. Yeah, so apologise on YouTube again. There's errors. It went on a bit. I apologise, but like I was saying before, at the end, I was just chatting to the Facebook thing. I thought I had time before it cut off on the camera. Like I say, it cuts off after 30 minutes, and I've got to restart it again. I'm getting caught like that a lot recently. But I'm trying to give as much information as I can, because each individual video still has to have the content of what I'm doing. So, and I just seem to be waffling on a bit more. I don't know. But like I was saying there, I don't know when it actually cut off again. But I've got a lot of the digits in my head now, up to 8,000. Again, they're not perfect, but and I've put the work in, so I don't want them to fade too much. So I'm going through them in my mind. Again, you can flick through like a flick book, or quickly look through images and things. Try and blast through the hundreds, because I've got them all on. Let's actually have a look here. So I've probably showed this before, like, but so on my camera, let's have a look. So actually, I don't know if I can use the films. I meant they might, because I've got scenes from like Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I need to look up if I can say that. But let's just go to like my images. So here's the memory. It's like pi memory 3501 to 3600. So I've got the image just going downstairs. I think that one's 6111, and then it's like then it's 36990, then 58855. So anyhow, so I've got all these images here that I can go through, and there's certain points again that you just like you get sticky on. Like this one, I kept on forgetting. I'm not even 100% sure right now. I think it could be 01146, something like that. But again, this is actually one that I just keep struggling with for whatever reason. So anyhow, so I've got pictures of all the things that I'm doing. Actually from 901 to 1,000, they've actually gone. I don't know where they've gone. There was a fair down at Willie Bay, and I was using rides and all that type of stuff, and then luckily I've basically got the images in my head of it, so it's only 100 that's gone. It would still be really nice to have them, but I've still got them, and I've got them written in my book what the station is as well, and I can bring it to mind enough, so it's not too bad. But yeah, so I'll be flicking through the images rather than I've got them written in the book. So let's just which one was that? What was that? 3,000. Yeah, so that was 3,501. So I've got it there. It's like stairs going down. 6. Okay, where was that thing then? Okay, so that was 14376. I said 01146. Yeah, so I'm just, there's ones that I've got wrong, but they're in there. And once I capture them again, then I can reinforce them. And sometimes you just gotta use the images, and sometimes, like I say, 1-4 is Arthur Dent. So it's a Martin Freeman character I use from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with the robe and maybe a Babel fish in there. But sometimes it's just, I just place the image there, and I'm not really giving it the attention it deserves, or it's a bit vaguer. So I can go back and I can ruminate a bit more on these things and try and. So on the ones that I really struggle with, I can go and put the extra work into them. Yeah, but this is just, again, these are things that I'll be talking about in the future. It's all good. Anyhow, my friends, I've took way too much of your time up. Hope you have a great day and weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.